Horford sprays it out to Williams, another sidestep three. Oh, Jaylen Brown!
Something that the Celtic coaching staff talked to the referees about at halftime.
Jaylen Brown with the finish!
Right by him.
Brown with Allen on him. Allen hits the deck. Brown shook him. Spin move, lost it momentarily. Gets it back. Layup blocked by Brown. Claxton denies it. Brown with Brown on him. Jaylen on Bruce. Curry with a quick outlet to Looney. Great catch and a better block.
The defensive player of the year at his position.
Jaylen Brown connects. Lead with 7 minutes to play. Brown goes at Curry. Looney there to help. Oladipo strips him again. Victor Oladipo ahead to Strus. Strus drive blocked by Brown.
Bothered by Lou.
I just shot my shot at this little dot. I'm trying to create that neck on her big neck. My niggas selling creep.
What's up, YouTube? Bitch, I'm back in the video. Go with a big body banger. That could be a 2 video. Now, first things first, make sure you like and subscribe to 5K. Now, saying today I'm the build dealer on your low corner coach with this Jaylen Brown next gen build video. Yes, sir. This was requested a while back for next gen. I did it on current gen, so today it is next gen. You know, Bill Russell passed this week, so I figured I'd just do Celtics for next gen this week, and that is what I'm doing. Jaylen Brown, the Celtic as well, even though his Celtic position is kind of being jeopardized by trade rumors, which I don't understand, but we'll talk about that later. But just the Celtics should not give up Jaylen Brown for anybody. I don't care. Man's is like 25, you know. Once again, we'll talk about it later. But yeah, if you have any suggestions, comment them down below. You know, we still have a month left until 2K23 comes out, so I'm going to keep posting consistently daily. And also, I have my video on my second channel on the way. So if you didn't see my poll already, go to my community page, and then, you know, subscribe, because we need to run up those subs and run up those numbers. Without further ado, let's get right into the attributes that I use for this Jaylen Brown build video. All right, so as you see, I made him 6'6", 195 pounds with a 6'11" wingspan, and he has a built frame. You know, Jaylen Brown is a little bit stocky. That man got a little bit muscle to him. But yeah, I pretty much made all of the dimensions accurate outside from the weight. And then you see right here, I'm going to give him elite contact dunks, and on top of that, he's going to have shooting ability and pro dribble moves. So this man is pretty much an offensive masterclass. You know, I did everything in my power to make sure that he could do literally everything on offense. And on top of that, he has amazing perimeter defense. See, if I could change it, I would add more points to blocking, which you'll see. But, you know, I couldn't necessarily do that because 2K doesn't like meta type of builds, and this build would have been a really severely do-it-all type of build. So, you know, I just wanted to limit that gap, you know, and make sure that it was as balanced as possible, especially for a Jaylen Brown build. So you see the perimeter defense is OP. On top of that, you have that playmaking, and you have this intense finishing where you have those elite contact dunks and that elite driving layup, you know, type of contact, you know, rating. And then on top of that, you have maxed out shooting in general. You know, obviously your mid-range isn't maxed out, but it's as close to maxed out as possible. You know, I had to take off some points just to put it elsewhere, you know, just to make sure that it was balanced enough. But it does have the right shooting badges and shooting attributes. But also keep in mind that you can get boosts, which automatically boost all of your abilities, you know, depending on how many boosts you get. So just keep all that in mind, because once you get those boosts, it's going to be a completely different game. But yeah, that's all up to you at the end of the day. If you want to do that, you want to do that. But yes, it is an offensive masterpiece. Literally can do everything on offense. And then on top of that, you can guard 1 through 3, you know, obviously not 1 through 5. Now for the takeover, I went with finishing moves and ankle breaking shots. I feel like that captured Jaylen Brown the best, you know, because he is a very great ball handler. Like, Mans has he has a deep bag, and on top of that, he is an amazing finisher. So, you know, if you want to, you can change it up, but it's up to you at the end of the day. And you see I made a 2-way scoring machine, which is the name that I was going for. I couldn't get Jaylen Brown the shades up, but it's kind of hard to get him in that shades up, especially on next gen, just because they always compare the builds to like weird random guards like Norman Powell, you know, Desmond Bain. Like, this is not a Desmond Bain build. I'm sorry. Desmond Bain is more of a sharpshooter, you know. But you see right here, the badge spread is very nice, very good, very spread out. You know, I have 20 plus badges in 3 different categories and then 14 defensive badges. Like, that's more than you can ask. You know, I pretty much did everything that I could do to make sure that I had that arsenal and that wide range to select from when I was actually making the build. But yeah, so the build played really smoothly. You know, I had a good time with it. You know, I was doing what I had to do, breaking ankles, hitting step back jumpers, fadeaway jumpers. Like, I was scoring from everywhere possible on the court, whether it was limitless range, mid-range area, off the dribble, off the step back. Like, there was not one thing that this build couldn't do, you know. And then on top of that, I was dunking on people, driving through people, just like playing lockdown defense. There was like really no weakness. This is the ideal guard build, I would say, just because it has that clamps defense, and then on top of that, it has that OP offense, you know, like really OP offense where I'm just jumping out the gym. But you know, at the end of the day, it's up to you if you want to make this build and grind it out, especially in August. But I still think it's interesting to observe the builds and how they can be. Like, you see, that's kind of crispy. Okay, now talking about Jaylen Brown. So we all heard the trade rumors, him and KD. Like, I think the Celtics have a lot more to lose than win if they trade Jaylen Brown. Like, KD is like 35, 36, man, is going to be out the league in a little bit. And do you really want to chase a single ring when you could have multiple, keeping Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum together? You know, like, I don't think KD is that much of a championship type of player, you know, like even when he was on the Thunder, he really was lackluster in some of those contests, you know, but obviously he was younger, granted. And with the Warriors, it's like, yes, he won those rings with the Warriors, but it's like it was a 73-9 team that he went to, you know, and he was a free agent, so the Warriors didn't have to give up too much. But it's like, I don't really see KD having the same impact as LeBron, but hey, I could be wrong. You know, he's had 3 different years to prove me wrong, but he hasn't proved me wrong. So with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, they just have something special going on where they have the chemistry, they already have the foundation, and they're only 25, 24 under. So it's like they have 10 plus more years of like prime basketball to play together, and I think that's more worth it than 2 more solid years from KD, or 3 more solid years, however many more years KD is good. We don't know how many years that'll be, but still, we'll have to see what it is. I think the Celtics need to keep Jaylen Brown. That is a priority. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video, y'all. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and roll to 5K. Now saying, comment any builds that y'all want, and I will eventually get to them. But until then, I'm out. Peace.